Radio.
You need to let it go. Need to let it go. Nah to the I to the no, no, no. Pushback Radio.
Neurochemistry. Hi everyone, it's me, your resident molecular neuroscientist here for
Steps Radio.
These days, it seems that everyone is a chemist, and our own brains are our experimental medium. Caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol are our favorite legal reagents, and some states have added a new one. Tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, is a psychoactive component of marijuana, and the chemical responsible for the high people reportedly feel. With legalization on the minds of many, we thought we'd take a look at new data on the lasting effects of this drug on our brains. Now, I want to say up front that studies that attempt to examine functional and structural changes in human brains and attribute them to chronic drug exposure are extremely challenging, because it's nearly impossible to control all the variables inherent in our everyday human lives. While mice and other model organisms share the same genetic sequence, live in the same types of cages, eat the same food, and share the same sleep schedule, it is impossible to replicate these conditions in human studies. The next time you're looking at a news report on a human psychotropic drug study, ask yourself, how many test subjects were these conclusions based on? Small studies that contain only tens of participants are more likely to contain high levels of variability that could influence the conclusions drawn. That said, a recent report from Northwestern University found what they call exposure-dependent morphometric abnormalities, but they really just mean structural changes, in young, non-addicted marijuana users compared to non-marijuana users. The new study went beyond the usual brain region activation experiments to examine the volume, shape, and density of gray matter, which is a measure loosely associated with cell count, in a group of 40 college students in the Boston area. As expected, there was an increase in the volume and density of gray matter in the nucleus accumbens and the amygdala of marijuana users. But what was really interesting was a change in shape of the nucleus accumbens, but only in the marijuana users. The nucleus accumbens is one of my favorite brain regions because it's an important connection in the set of neural pathways we call the reward circuit. The pleasurable feelings you get when you see or experience something that makes you happy is because of activation in this important brain area. That all sounds good, right? Well, because it's responsible for helping you feel good, this nucleus is also a big factor in the development of addictions.
Just say no to drugs.
And we're back. Happy birthday, Keyona. NCADDGDA, the lead agency of Vantage Point, the division that gets you the treatment you deserve. If you have a drug or alcohol problem that you cannot shake, call Vantage Point now. 313-342-3606. That's 313-342-3606. Call NCADD Vantage Point because recovery does happen.
All right, y'all, and we are back. Prevention Man, as Ray talked about earlier in the show, prom fashions. What are some good prom fashions that teens could wear to prom?
With the girls, what I see a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what a mermaid type dress is? Yeah, a lot of girls are wearing that.
You see,
or two pieces.
You ever hear about how boys spend more money than girls on prom?
Really? Yeah. They probably do.
Because they shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all shoes.
And also,
y'all want them belts.
They got to pay for the car. They got to pay for the room. If you get in the room, you got to pay for dinner. Because, on prom, you got to go to dinner. I mean, you got to go all out for prom, right?
Yeah.
So what do y'all think prom is going to cost you? Like 10
How much
stacks?
are the tickets? How much are the tickets?
$70.
70.
That's it? Okay. This 2017 class of Cass Tech, shout outs to Cass. You guys have a big class. You're at Joe Louis Arena this year.
Really? And we have our prom this Friday, right, y'all?
Yep, the 26th.
Yeah, no seniors won't be there. And if you are there, I guess y'all really just gone.
I want to say shout outs to Perfecting International, PFI, holding our Holy Convocation this week. You get a chance, stop by Perfecting, 7616 East Nevada. Yeah. That's Nevada and Van Dyke. Have a great speakers all this week and classes. Get in on it. It's going to be a great time in God. Okay. For more information, contact perfectingchurch.org. That's perfectingchurch.org.
All right. Attention, guys. U.S. Postal Service is hiring. I know you guys are looking for jobs, and they are looking for automotive technicians. The salary ranges from $42,000 to $57,043 annually. The job fair is when? It is Wednesday, May 24th, 2017, and it is at Royal Oak Vehicle Maintenance Facility at 310 West 11 Mile Road, Royal Oak. And the time it is going to be is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's for career employment, so everybody get ready to apply.
Y'all know that's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, the 24th.
Wow, May 24th. Man, I'm telling y'all, these days are going
Shout
fast.
out to the 23rd because guess what?
That's my birthday.
That's Keyonna's birthday.
Hey, and shout out in June because that's report cards.
No.
Y'all another thing going on. You know, we got a community town hall meeting. The heroin and opioid prescription epidemic. Wednesday, June 14, 2017, from 6 to 8. Doors open at 5:15. Wayne State University Law School. It's 471 West Palmer, Detroit, Michigan, 48202.
Nice.
So, on Saturday, August 5th, 2017, it's the 11th annual Arise Detroit Neighborhood Day, right? Mm-hmm. So, basically, you like clean up the area with your block clubs, community groups, church, or any business. Like, you just want to clean up.
Well, speaking of family, do you guys remember we did a segment on parents who care?
My parent cares.
Yeah. But what if your parents disowned you?
She better not disown me.
What would y'all do if y'all parents disowned you?
What would you do, K Dizzy?
K Dizzy, man. My parents disowned me. I don't know. What would I do?
I don't know. I prove them wrong, you know?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Go do my own thing.
Can I flip that question? What if your parents, after 20, 22 long years of telling you just say no to drugs, they all of a sudden said, "Hey, Dizzy, you can smoke some weed."
I'm gonna think my whole
What
life.
would you do?
I don't know. I'm gonna be like, you didn't tell me all this time to not to do it. I don't even want to do it anymore, you know?
Right. You told me I couldn't smoke weed when I wanted to smoke weed. Now,
you
22 years down the road, you telling me,
Dizzy?
Kyle, you go smoke some weed and I'll smoke it with you. Let's go. It's like, yo, I'm just playing. This is the Prevention Radio, and we are not supporting that because it can affect you long term.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't.
It's not good for
Reggie T, what would you do?
I just like kind of how Kyle said. I just have an immunity to it. Like,
What if your church started saying, "Hey, it's okay to do it"?
Oh no! It's time for me to find a new church.
Your guys are
time to
like,
bounce.
praise the Lord for this weed.
Keyona, what else are you doing for your birthday week?
Ooh, I'm going paintball shooting.
All right.
Hey! Did she
Saturday.
invite us? Did she invite us, y'all?
Y'all are invited. You guys can come. I really just found out about this today.
All right. Surprises.
Let's go to our next report.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Steps Radio.
Going back to basics, how do you feel about recreational marijuana being legalized in the state of Michigan? There's a petition going around now. They're trying to put it on the 2018 ballot to legalize recreational marijuana use in the state of Michigan. We're totally against it. It sends the wrong message to young people as far as adults freely smoking marijuana. It's going to change the whole landscape of the city of Detroit and other suburbs too, where you would see in the past soda pop vending machines. You're going to have marijuana/weed vending machines.
Pushback Radio.
And we are back from that report, guys. What you think?
All right, guys. Well, they were still talking about recreational marijuana. And
Please don't sign that ballot. Please don't.
Yeah, you know, recreational marijuana. Let's say you are on your senior trip. You're in the Bahamas,
You know?
and all they got is fresh weed around there.
Oh no.
Fresh. What you got? You got fresh weed right by the water, right? Right by the water.
Right by the water. Huh?
And everybody is
They gonna
doing
have-
weed. Y'all get there, y'all bus pull up, y'all all get dressed, and y'all put on y'all swim shorts. Are you gonna join in on that weed party they
had a
had?
little fun.
I mean, they got pineapple drinks, they got pina coladas. I'm making it sound real good.
No. I'm gonna have my little drink. I'm not smoking that weed.
Not smoking that weed. What about you, Ken?
I'm keeping it safe. I'm gonna keep it thug and drug free.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
Keyona.
yeah.
I'm gonna have my time, but you know, I ain't gonna get into all the drugs and stuff.
Yeah. Let me break it down to you. You got pina coladas. You
Virgin
got pineapple
daiquiris.
drinks. You got strawberry daiquiris. Every type of drink you would want in the world, and you can have it all for one day.
That's what I'm doing, okay, Dizzy.
Weed.
I'm keeping it thug and drug free.
All right,
Okay.
I like it.
Don't alcohol free too.
Alcohol free? Thug and alcohol free. Hey, well, y'all doing it.
Thug, drug, and alcohol.
Oh, prevention man! I think Keyona ready over here to rap again. She said thug, drug, and alcohol make us all want to ball.
Hey!
Somebody give
Hopefully
me a call.
that just came out
on
wrong.
313
That boy rhyming.
6095.
Guess what? Steps Radio is now accepting new teen applicants for spring enrollment. Parents act now. 313-649-PUSH. That's 313-649-7874 or 313-868-1340.
Now you guys know it's 11th grade year. We got all these tests coming, right?
Man.
And the teachers, they giving us work too. Work to pile on, studying.
Especially our English teacher.
Yeah, how you guys feel about that? Research papers.
You can only get your information from databases.
Yeah. All the math we got going on, right? Yeah. How Renaissance holding up? Because you know, Cass, we always on our game, right?
Cass take number one, second.
Never slipping.
Man, we at the top of that list for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
They are at the top of the list.
You got us there.
Yeah.
I mean, check it. We might not be.
Cass take number 1 second now. We know.
You know, we might not have
y'all got
everything.
Y'all got it academic. For sure.
Y'all got more floors than us. That's about the only thing y'all went up in us on.
Hold on.
It came from somebody.
Renaissance got a whole bunch of crybabies there.
Oh, we ain't got.
They be crying. They be getting beat.
Let me tell you something. Y'all might have us on academics, but we got y'all on our athletics. You know what I'm saying? You know, with state champs, we just won our another ring this year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cass Tech.
We smart too, though.
Yeah, of course.
We smart and athletic.
I respect that.
You saw our diamond rings?
No, I seen her.
You seen our diamond rings?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, I just saw one on somebody's Snapchat.
Well, y'all, shout out to Cass Tech because what they win, y'all?
State champs.
The state champs.
Okay, let me just say this real fast. I know you guys having a good time, but I was just looking at one of these reasons why recreational marijuana should not be legalized, and this was a very good point. Y'all guys ready for this?
Yeah, we ready for it.
It says, why legalize a third substance that produces ill effects when the U.S. already has such a poor record in dealing with the two big illicit alcohol and tobacco? Why would you
make it 3 instead of a 2?
Yeah, why would you legalize a third substance when you have such a poor record dealing with the 2 that's legal already?
Why make it worse? I don't understand that.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's going on? Speaking of drugs, my world history teacher today, he was talking about how the CIA made this plan.
Bring that mic right on up. Bring that mic right on up. There
to bring cocaine into the United States.
And they took it to Japan.
Something like that, yeah.
And that's how they won Japan over or China, something like that.
Something about cocaine and how the CIA brought it in.
No, it's heroin. Heroin and
it's cocaine too, though. I know it's cocaine.
What's the drug called? I forget.
Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, alcohol.
It's made of poppy seeds.
Oh yeah, heroin.
Oh yeah.
You guys seen that movie, the Jay-Z soundtrack? What was the name of that movie with the black James Bond? What was the name of it?
I don't.
The guy that got shot. Denzel Washington, not King of New York. What was it?
Training
Man.
Gangster, American Gangster.
Oh,
American Gangster. He's talking about how he brought that stuff in during the Vietnam War. Did you guys watch that movie?
No.
Okay, well, never mind.
Well, guys, we are on every Tuesday. We come on at 7 o'clock p.m. And guys, who has a trivia question? I know somebody got a trivia question. I got one.
I got something.
You got something? What you got? Give it to us.
What's today?
My birthday.
Hey.
Okay, here's a trivia question. Name one mental illness or mental disease. Name one.
Bipolar.
Okay, that's one. Ding.
Depression.
Bing. ADHD. Anybody else? Obesity.
Mental?
I think it's there. It's in there somewhere.
What's the worst mental illness you could have?
Depression.
I think schizophrenia.
I think depression, anxiety.
I would say schizophrenia.
Oh yeah. You're right.
What's schizophrenia?
Yeah, you're right. Because don't they hear
That's when you're
voices?
seeing things and hearing things that's not there.
Yep.
But you know what? Sometimes that's due to a trip somebody took. Say, oh, look, I want to get out of my mind. I just want to chill out. I want to get high. And they never come down.
Very true.
Yep.
So, Professor Man, what do you think about the people who do puff pass and get mono disease from it?
That is so nasty.
I wouldn't know anything about it. I'm being honest.
That's like going to go lick off of a water fountain in the public. Ugh, that's nasty.
I think Miss Cook got something for us. Yo, we have Miss Cook with us. Yay! Come on, Miss Cook, give it to us. What you got?
First of all, yes, you can contract mono, and